Okay, I am attempting to get back into planning. I have been a little off. I have not planned in anything since the end of August. And even then, I did not finish getting the week done. Because life has been uphill. Well, let's put it that way. Life has made me debate who has a voodoo doll of me. That's what life has been made me debate. Because somebody has to have a voodoo doll with the way my life has been going lately. So let's get this week started. It is currently 10:28. I cannot find the plug to my silhouette, so I will be hand cutting this really pretty kit from Beaches and Peak. I am not even sure the shop's still up and running. This is an older kit that I've had to file for a while, but I'm sure that it is. Because their kits are just so pretty. So it'd be very sad if they went. So this week is my son's birthday. He is having a Star Wars themed birthday party, but I don't have a Star Wars kit. So we are doing a kit that is just pretty because it makes me smile. And then hopefully that helps me jumpstart back into actually using my planner. As opposed to I have been doing and trying to remember when I need to get things done, but unfortunately my memory is not the best, as in it's not good at all. So if I try to remember what I need to get done, it doesn't happen. Which is why I need the planner. Or bottom washi, because it makes me smile to see nice colorful planning. So I use my Erin Condren as a kind of a daily overview. It helps me remember where I need to be at what time of the day. And I use my bullet journal as more of a running to-do list, as in a really long to-do list, as in a never-ending to-do list. And then I probably shouldn't admit this one. I literally have a notebook titled The Never Ending Notebook, because it I almost put that in not say that. It's full of my never ending to do list. And that has no rhyme or reason to it. So it's not the easiest thing to look at. But it's great to never forget things as long as you can figure out where it's at. Not the best system, I know. Let's put the date covers. We will only be doing the sidebar and the appointments for the week, and I will be doing everything else later. Each day, because I never know. I mean, I know some people are like, oh yeah, I have this to do this week, I have this to do. I never know what I'm going to do this week. I'm lucky if I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. So, this should be interesting. Hi, Lexi. Yes, the only fun, exciting thing this week is on the 19th, my little guy turns, not so little guy, turns 10. He's still my little guy. I told him earlier, it doesn't matter how old he gets, he will always be my little guy. I told my 17, almost 18-year-old a couple months ago that she's no longer my baby because of her age, and she's like, Mom, I will always be a baby. So I have been told by my children that they will always be my little guys, and I can continue calling them little guy and little girls. So I have my children's permission to continue. Hi, baby. see, other than that, I'm thinking, is there anything else interesting happening this week? Is there anything interesting happening this week? We have a STEM thing, the science. See if I can remember. It's science, technology, engineering, and math. There's a. Whoa, that's really raining outside. You can like hear the rain pounding my window behind me. I hope our pump's working. So my computer is set up in my basement, and when the pump doesn't work, my basement floods. So let's hope my pump's working tonight. Because a couple weeks ago it stopped working and my entire basement was flooded. We had quite a few books get ruined. It was very sad. We played the How Fast Can We Clean game. We could not clean nearly as fast as the basement could flood. And I have so much to get done. So let's see, what else is going on this week? I don't think anything. Do we have anything going on Saturday? I mean, we almost always have stuff going on Saturday, but I don't. Oh, we have something going on at the mall. They have this thing for Gabby's Dollhouse, which I don't know is a kids' TV show. They have like this big activity where they're having the people dressed up as the characters, and they're doing art projects and other things. So my husband's taking some of the kids to that, which means I have a couple hours without children, which is nice. I love my buddies, but I do need time to breathe. We also have a church activity on Saturday, so we will be busy Saturday. So I guess we do have things going on this week. Anything else? Oh, my husband gets paid this week. That's always a good thing. Oh, we got a bunch of oh, my husband starts college classes. That's the other thing that's happening this week. So I need to make sure that I make dinner early because he has to be online at a certain time for his class. So I need to make sure to mark that early in the day because I'm probably going to make dinner like when I'm making breakfast that morning so that he can just eat and then get to class without having to worry about, dinner being later. It's going to be difficult too because our kid, he has class at 7 p.m. and our kids have dance and parkour on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which doesn't get off until 6:30ish. And it's 20 minutes away. So he literally has to go quickly, about 20 minutes away to get home in time to do his classes. But I'm sure he'll make it. He's really good at that. It's bedtime. It's way past bedtime, and sometimes my younger ones do not like to go to bed. So if you hear fussing, it's because my toddler is having one of her I don't want to go to bed days. Everybody knows what. Everybody who's ever dealt with a toddler knows what those days are like. And you haven't dealt with a toddler. Stubbornness is. If you were to find a picture definition of stubbornness, it would be a toddler. 100% of the time. Like my daughter's picture would be right under the definition of stubbornness if there was a picture definition. Because she is one stubborn child. I have no clue where she gets that from. I am perfectly reasonable and never stubborn. And I'm sticking with that, whether it's true or not. My child could never have gotten her stubbornness from her mother. Okay, sidebar. Oh, but I have a feeling either my husband or one of my older kids grabbed her. I'm actually going to get a glitter for this. Kind of give it a little bit of space because I don't like things too close together. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not true. Are you trying to imply that I'm stubborn? I am not stubborn. I am perfectly reasonable and rational 100% of the time. No lying about me. Oh, that's so pretty already. I love nature. I should take the kids on a hike this week. I wonder if we can make it up to the caves this week. That might be fun. Oh, it's going to be raining all week. We can't go in the caves when it's raining. Okay, we won't be making it to the caves this week because it's supposed to be raining most of the week. And the way that the caves work near where we're at is they flood really easily. So if it's raining, they don't allow people to go in the caves for obvious reasons. They don't want us to die. Yes, exactly. I am perfectly reasonable 100% of the time. Exactly. Thank you. I know it's not fun that the caves are flooding, but do you want to try going to the caves when it's flooded? We are going to the museum on Friday, so that might be fun. We're going to go see dinosaur bones. You know what? I didn't pull a pen out to use for this. So we're going to be treated to... I am not fun or I am not reasonable. Because I am fun and I am reasonable. Okay, so this is a generic pen from Amazon. I do need to stop making sure... Ooh, this has not had its pink stuff taken off. Hold on. I like these pens for the most part. They write pretty well, but they come with this like pink like wax on them. And if you don't get it off before you start writing, it gets like a pink film all over your paper, which is really annoying. So I need to start making sure I look at it each morning. Supposed to be running a half marathon at the end of the year, and I haven't ran in forever, so I need to work out. And I also need to make sure I'm planning every day. Oh, my handwriting's atrocious tonight. My apologies for anybody who's watching, which is my daughter. And then I will do a typical school tracking one, so I can make sure that I'm keeping track of our attendance just in case they ask me what days I've done school this week. My kids are homeschooled, kinda. We are part of a charter school which takes care of the paperwork side of things because homeschooling paperwork takes up time and provides some funding. So, one of the things I do need to do is keep track of our attendance. I don't think I have a black marker anywhere around. So. And I'm just going to put a line through Saturday and Sunday because I know we're not going to school on Saturday and Sunday. Well, we might do like a field trip, but that's it. Or play board games, but I don't really consider that schooling. I consider that more like fun. So, I don't count that towards our school day. Now, the other thing I need to keep track of, because there's always other things I need to keep track of. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, good. So I've been trying to work on getting a small business started. It. Thing is that my brain functions about as well as a gnat's brain. Meaning it has about a 5-second attention span at times. So I need to make sure I'm keeping track of what things I need to get done. Each day for that, and I also need just a list of like one thing each day, like my top priority each day, because there's a lot I have going on right now, and I tend to forget if I don't write it down. Oh wait, maybe this will have something I can use. Goals work. Goals will work. My print is acting really weird. It keeps seeing these like white lines on it. Which is annoying when you're printing out sticker kits. Okay. Goals. Oh, my handwriting looks hard. I just realized how bad it was. The top one I'll use for my household goals for each day. And the bottom one I'll use for business goals. I should have enough space. I'm just going to cover up Sunday for household because I know for a fact the only thing I really do on Sunday is plan out next week and, well, hopefully plan out next week. I sometimes forget. And go to church, and that's about it. So I'm not worried about. There it goes. What did I do with my pen? There it is. So for I'm gonna do these are business, these are household. So what I really need to do on Monday is the rest of the laundry. Tuesday, I honestly need to declutter toys. Wednesday, oh, my son has a haircut appointment on Saturday too. I need to remember that. It's not the calendar, so I'm going to have to text my husband because he made the appointment and see when it is. I just misspelled calendar. We're going to pretend I didn't. So Wednesday, I gotta decorate the house. Thursday is my son's birthday. Saturday at 9 a.m. Friday, I'm taking the kids to the museum. So that's going to take a good chunk of my day. And Saturday, oh, I gotta go figure out that too. Saturday, we basically have almost all day. I want to try to get my school planning on Saturday so I don't have to do that on Sunday. Because, yeah, tired. And business-wise, I'll do that when I'm not sitting having to think of it. So 16th, 17th, and 18th. I mean, the kit comes with days, but yeah. It comes with them. I'll just put it that way. I could just easily go and get them, but I'm not going to. So tomorrow is Monday. Mondays I try not to do much out of the house. We do have an appointment tomorrow. I gotta send some emails. Quite a few emails. Isn't that so pretty though? I love that. But Wednesday, not Wednesday, Monday. The only thing we really have is that one. Then it's a typical Monday. Like I said, I try not to do a ton on Mondays because Mondays are already difficult enough. Okay. I'm making a giant mess on my desk. It's okay. I have a trash can somewhere, I'm sure. I have one underneath my desk. I'm just being lazy and not keeping it right now. So I'm just going to put this up here. That's the only appointment I have on Monday. And I actually don't even know if I'm supposed to be there for that. I think I am. But if I'm not, I'm not. And then the other thing is, since it's Monday, I want to do family home evening this day. Try to spend some time probably playing board games with the kids. My kiddos really enjoy board games, so... So just call it board game night. I don't know which one we'll do, but those are the only two planned. I'll think of my schedule tomorrow. I was putting my workouts, but honestly, I don't even look at this book that early in the morning. Because if I get up to work out, it's like 4 in the morning, and I'm only looking at what I absolutely have to look at to get going. Tuesday. I don't know what we have on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, the kids have class. So Tuesday will be my husband's first day at school. So I wanted, like I said, put that on top to make sure that I start a meal early. So that it's, all he has to do is eat it. And he doesn't have to worry about, whether it's cooked or anything, because it's already done. So let's see. Do I have any? My desk is a mess. I know what I should do. I should find my silhouette thing this week. My silhouette plug. So I can cut these out using my silhouette. Instead of having it gather dust in my on my bookcase behind me. That's what I should do. Whether I'm doing it or not, now that is a different subject. There's a lot of things I should do in life. I should be in bed already. That's not hasn't happened either. It's 11 o'clock at night almost. And I haven't even headed that direction yet. I think my husband might be asleep already though. I hope he is. I hope my husband's asleep already. He has a busy day tomorrow. Okay. I'm just going to put this up here. I don't know what I'm making. I think I may make sweet and sour chicken because that's something I can make ahead of time and then make the rice right at dinner before he gets home and then eat it. The only thing, if I don't use the Instapot or the crock pot, I can cut everything up and then have it in the fridge, so all I have to do is cook it, which will also cut down a lot of times. He's not asleep yet? Tell him to get his bum to bed. Gonna irritate his wife. Okay. So Tuesday we have a lot going on. So I'm just going to use these, like, ones I can easily stack on top of each other to kind of denote the different activities to help me. My son does not have parkour, however, my daughter has dance. Tell him to go to bed. Tell him I told him to. He's going to make me grumpy. If you want to know who's stubborn in my family, it's my husband. I am a completely reasonable person. My husband, however, is not. So I'm just going to look from the bottom up, because most of our activities are at night on Tuesday. So you got one square for my husband's class. Growl at him. You're really good at growling. One square for my daughter's class, because everybody seems to have classes this night. Oh, that's the other thing I need to make sure I put down on Monday. I'm just going to asterisk it. I got to go on. Hold on. I got to pull up the library's website. Hi. Didn't I tell you to go to bed?
Haircut's changed.
Yeah, okay, what time is it now?
4 o'clock Friday.
4 o'clock Friday?
Because
Did you put it in?
Yeah. We had the health fair on Saturday.
You didn't put it in. Well, it didn't come through to me.
It just tells you that much.
There it goes. There it goes. It did now.
But yeah, because we had the health fair on Saturday.
Well, I saw that. I didn't know if you were planning on going later
Well,
than.
I knew we didn't know about the health fair when we made the haircut.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to change it. Then I'll fill you in, and I'm waiting for a phone call.
Okay, I am still recording.
I know.
I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm waiting for you to be done so we discuss it, and phone call waiting.
Yeah. I just wanted to get this started because I'm trying to force myself to plan so I get stuff done during the day.
Yeah.
Because you know I don't get anything done.
9.
Can you do me a favor and check the laundry? Please? Thank you. Okay, I need to register tomorrow. Oh shoot, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm not worried about registering. Because my husband has class at 7 and it's from 7 to 8, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm tired. So, let me make sure you guys can even see me. Oh, you can. Would it be better if I flipped it? Nah, this is good. So Tuesday, back to Tuesday, we have STEM Fest. From 4 p.m. This is 4 to 8, but I'm just going to put 4 because we'll just go the same hours my daughter's at dance. And we have her dance lessons at 5. And my husband has class at... Does he have class that day? He said he had class that day, but he doesn't have it in the calendar. Well, I'm going to put it down. If he doesn't, I'd rather have it down and not need it than need it and not have it. So that's the only thing on that day. Wednesday. The only thing we have on Wednesday is that my daughters have a activity at church. My older daughters, not my younger ones. So I only have 3 going. It would be my 17, 15, and 11-year-olds going. And yes, I just prolonged the word 11 for like 17 syllables because that's just funny. It really isn't, but it is. I need a drink. Where's my drink? I'm drinking water, people. I only drink water. Well, technically I drink soda too, but not this late at night. So the only thing... Oh, and then Wednesday I also need to add a note that the funding for my kids open up for orders. So I need to place an order for school supplies on Wednesday as well. Mostly books. I need to place an order for more books because even though we have a fully stocked, wonderful city library that we visit on a weekly basis, we love having tons of books at home to read. Especially our favorites that we want to reread. Because, it just wouldn't be fair if we went and checked out the same books every other week for months on end. It really wouldn't. So we currently have several hundred books. We love books. Books are good for you. What are you reading? I'm always looking for book recommendations. My handwriting's horrible. As I know it's at 7 p.m. Last week it was not at 7. We need more books, I know. Last week it wasn't at 7 p.m., but I'm hoping that if it was going to be any other time, they would have told us already. They wouldn't have. They're going to wait for last minute, because they always do. But we can pray that they did. They would have told us. So for book-wise, for school reading, we are reading 4 read alouds this week. We are reading All One Kind of Family, which is a really old book that takes place in the early 1900s. Very cute. It's about a family with 5 girls in it, so, my girls feel right at home with that. We are reading Harry Potter, like we do every year at the beginning of the school year, because, Harry Potter. And then we are reading a book called Amira and the Night Brothers, which is supposed to be kind of like Harry Potter in some ways and kind of not in others. So I thought that sounded interesting. So that's what we're reading as a group for school time. For novel studies for the kids, I have my 2 oldest are reading a book called The Darkest Mind, and that book is just something crazy. When we I know what you're reading, Lexi. I already know that. When we decided to do The Darkest Mind, I knew it was a little bit of a dark book from the reviews, but I didn't know how dark until we started reading it, and I'm like, Well, we can't read this around the little ones. We cannot read this around anybody that is not at least 13. So we have to sneak away when the little ones, my younger children, are doing something else to read with my older children. Because that book is something. And then my middle schoolers are reading the first Percy Jackson book, which is fun. Direct Order's open. I just messed that whole thing up. I read the Percy Jackson series more than once, and I've always enjoyed that one. So that's fun. And then my elementary age kiddos are reading James and the Giant Peach, which is another favorite. We've read that quite a few times as a class, and we've read that. I've read that personally a few times. We've seen the movie. They want to make peach pie when we're done reading the book, so I don't know when we're going to get done. I'd have to look where we're at and where we're going to how many chapters there are. But we'll be done by the end of the month, and then as a class project, we will make peach pie as part of the project, as part of the novel study, because why not? Peach pie is yummy for anybody. And then my littles just read chapbooks constantly. I read at least a couple chapbooks a day to them. But I don't have, I have plans, but they're not like long-term plans. It's one, it changes by day, if that makes sense. And then for me, I am reading this book. James Patterson, which I do love James Patterson, and it's Michael Crichton. Crichton? I don't know how you pronounce that, but he wrote Jurassic Park, and James Patterson, everybody I'm pretty sure has heard of him. He writes so many books. Eruption. There we go. I can actually run my finger along the right way. And it's about a volcano going off in the U.S. and how the government was covering it up. Yeah. Let's see. It doesn't say too much about it in the actual book. Oh, there it goes. A history-making eruption is about to destroy the big island of Hawaii, and the U.S. military has made a terrible mistake that could mean the end of life as we know it. As a former member of the U.S. military, that would not surprise me one bit. And then if I get done with that one, this one I literally checked out from the library because I thought it was pretty. The Darkness Within Us. It's about a young lady who is forced to marry. She really does not like her husband that she was forced to marry, so she offs him. She unalives him. So yeah. That's what happens when you judge a book by the cover. You can get some really odd books. I don't know if I would have checked that out if I actually read the description, but it may be a really good book. I'll have to tell you when I get done. So that is Monday through Wednesday. Let's finish the second half of the week. Set up my bullet planner because it is 11 o'clock and I still have to have a conversation with my husband before I go to bed. So let's just hurry this up and stop talking about books. I don't want to stop talking about books. That's my favorite conversational topic. I'll just use this and just put the date covers on top of it to kind of make the things look a little smaller. But yes, I don't think I'll finish both of those, but if I do finish both of them, I have a lot of books in my room I could read, and I also have this book down my basement to read. I read The Children of Blood and Bone last week, and I have the next book, which is The Children of Virtue and Vengeance. The Children of Blood and Bone was actually really good. would probably say that I would not have my kids read it until high school. It it's the suggested age is 15 and up, which I actually think is about spot on, honestly. And not because it has to do with magic. We read Harry Potter on a yearly basis. Obviously, I don't care if my children read books about magic. It has a lot of adult themes. It has a lot of very violent scenes in it. So it's definitely a book that you want your kids to be older to read rather than younger. I would let my 15-year-old read it and my 17-year-old read it, but I would not let my 13 or my 12-year-old read it. Well, 11. She turns 12 next month. So that should give you some idea of what I mean. It's a good book, though. I would highly suggest it to anybody who's looking for an interesting take on a magic type book. I do not regret reading it. I really enjoyed it. I would read it again. I'm actually considering buying it for the school library, but it would be going to the bookcase of you have to have mom's permission to read, rather than the bookcase of you can read it whenever you want to. So that should give you some idea. And I'm pretty liberal with I let my kids read. I don't honestly, for the most part, I don't limit what my children read. But that one I definitely think it needs. One, it needs the child that's older, and two, even for my 15-year-old, I would probably have her read it with me rather than by herself, because they are definitely. It's a violent book. It's a really violent book. And the second one looks to be just as violent as the first. So. But yeah, definitely if you like, books about magic and kind of taking back things that have been lost, or taking back things that have been taken from you, it has a good storyline. And I love the main characters because they really fight for what they think is right, and that's always a good type of book to read. I always like it when people stand up for themselves like that. In books. And in life, for that matter. 19th, 20, 21, 22. Okay. Almost done. Trying to think what else. I started reading another book, but it was just not my cup of tea. It was a well-written book, but it was just not a book I particularly wanted to finish, so I didn't finish that one. I read a book about 9/11, and that one was actually good. It was about a small town, and that's slipping my mind what the town's name is. Hold on. This is going to bug me. But it was basically about a small town that helped some of the stranded people that had been stranded when the U.S. closed their airspace during 9/11. My brain is completely blanked on what it was called. And of course, I don't have it saved. Oh, Gainla, Newfoundland. Newfoundland? Please tell me how you pronounce that. I don't want to mispronounce it. But the book was The Day the World Came to Town, 9/11 in Gainla, Newfoundland. But it was a story about, how these people were welcomed into this city that literally only held very few people. And they put them up in houses, and in private residencies just to give them a place to stay until they could go back to where they were trying to go to begin with. So it's a very sweet, well, it's a very good book. I won't call it a sweet book because the whole premise of having been stranded like that is sad, especially for the reasons. It was a very timely book, being the fact that this is the 24th anniversary of 9/11. And that's completely crooked. So overall, I would recommend that book as well. It was well written. It was, they did a good job addressing a subject that was hard to address, if that makes sense. That was for a book club, though, so I probably would not have, that's still crooked, but it's not gonna bug me. I probably would not have picked that book out if it wasn't for the fact that it was for a book club, and then I didn't make it to the book club, but I read the book. That's all that matters, right? Maybe next month I'll make it to the book club. Next month we're reading The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. Another book I haven't read before, but looks really interesting. It's obviously a fictional story because we all know Dr. Frankenstein didn't exist. But it's about his adopted daughter. It's not written by the same person who wrote Frankenstein, but it doesn't have to be. Who is it written by? Kristen Wright. But I'm going to probably start that one closer, probably the 1st of October, since that way I will actually remember it for book club. Because if I read it now, I'm not going to remember it. So I need to put that down on my to-do list to order. That's also a well-timed book since it's Halloween. Which reminds me, I need to pick out Halloween costumes. I haven't even thought about Halloween costumes. Hey, Lexi, what do you want to dress up for Halloween? You can decide the theme of everybody's costume. How about that? And this is totally off, so let's actually it's bugging me. I'm actually going to put it down a little bit too so I can put a header above it. To try to possibly make it better. But no, I have to figure out Halloween costumes because I haven't even thought about that. And I know my kids are going to want to go trick-or-treating. Everybody over here goes all out for Halloween and they do these really fancy costumes. I don't. I mean, half the time I remember that I have to buy costumes like 2 days before Halloween. I'm like, oh yeah, Halloween costumes. Which is really probably bad, but yeah, that's what happens. Lexi, you don't know what you want to be for Halloween? How about a monkey? We should make Moroni dress up like Baby Yoda. Grogu, right? Right? Grogu? I think that's his name. I don't know. I can't lay this down straight to save my life tonight. Probably because it's 11 o'clock at night. Ask Elise what she wants to be for Halloween. But yeah, I don't really do much for Halloween. I want to try to decorate the house some. But I don't know if that's going to happen. It depends on if I get to the store to get decorations, because I don't currently have decorations. I kind of want to make my entryway to my house invaded by spiders, just because it would creep me out. Yes, you'll ask Elise, or yes, you want to be a monkey? Oh, yes, we should dress Momo like Gogu. Can we get a Gogu costume? I know it's not 11:30 quite late. It's 11:18. I don't know what that's about. Hold on. Why is my computer going haywire? There it goes. We got it again. Yay. My computer just started flashing weirdly for some reason. Go Star Wars Goku. I seriously misspelled Grogu. You can get a blown up Gogu outfit. Grogu. G-O-O-G-U. I can't spell Grogu. Oh, the baby one is so cute. They have a baby Grogu outfit. That is so cute. Uh-oh, somebody's up and not happy upstairs. Actually, that one would be kind of cute for Momo. I have to have my husband look at that. So yeah, I have to get costumes for all of my kids. And I always want to be themed, but I know my children well enough to know that theme is just not going to happen. I would love to say, like, yeah, let's all do Star Wars and have everybody agree. But I've tried that before and it never happens. At all. Okay. What's happening on Thursday? Who's up?
That's easy.
Is he okay?
Yes, he's sleeping on me and Dad decided to go downstairs to wake him up.
You have an appointment Thursday?
Yeah.
Maggie has an appointment Thursday. Bella has dance Thursday. Mona has parkour Thursday. And Dad has class Thursday. So I think I'm going to still go from the bottom up.
Yeah, Dad went downstairs to wake him up.
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to cut this whole box off. Whole box.
Mm-hmm.
Dad probably wants me to hurry up.
He walks up.
It's not a good way of making me hurry up.
He went trying to went downstairs and made noise. I just dropped that back down to sleep.
So should we make a... Go look on Amazon. I found a cute Goku costume.
Yes, that used to, and that's just for used to make Goku, Mona into Goku. And yes, Goku. Technically, that's before yes, Goku is his thing. Yeah, that's just for.
I thought Grogu was his name, but you know.
Me, make cute Goku.
So wait a second. What's Thursday? No. Yeah. Wrong day. So you have an appointment at 2.
Yeah.
Mag has an appointment at... I thought I said Maggie had an appointment. No, wrong.
I thought Mag is at 2 and mine's at 4.
Okay, somehow I managed to end up in October.
Oh, good job.
That's why it wasn't making any sense to me. Maggie has an appointment at 3. Bella has dance at 5. Mona has parkour at 5. And Dad has class at 7. And then I also want to mark that's Moroni's birthday. Okay, I don't know why, but my is it blurry on the screen? Your guys' screen is this on here?
I don't really know my
Here, go on my phone and see if it's blurry here.
I can't really think you can consider my phone like something.
No. Why don't you see if it says blurry on on me as it is on? You know what I mean. I'm
Look
tired.
how it looks on my phone. Now if you want phone to better system help with it.
Okay, can you stop being blurry, please? Thank you. Hey, look, you get to see it better. That means you get to see my horrible handwriting. Okay, Fridays. Friday. Yeah, it'll work.
I just went back to count. I just left calendar.
What are we doing on Friday? Mona has a. I know Mona does not have a haircut at 4 a.m. It's 4 p.m.
Nope, absolutely fine.
So my son has a haircut appointment at 4 p.m. We're trying a new barber. This one is supposed to be really, really kid friendly. And as you know, somebody with kids, finding a barber that's really kid friendly, let me tell you, is not necessarily the easiest. I mean, you might think, oh, that'll be easy. No, let me tell you, it's not easy to find a kid friendly barber. But this one, the whole like they do adult haircuts, but their store really is meant for kids. And my son really needs a haircut, like really badly. Hold on, I forgot something on Thursday. I need to make sure to mark Thursday morning to do, what's it called? The prep dinner.
Yeah.
And to make cupcakes.
Aren't we doing McDonald's for first day?
Oh, then now all I have to do is prep the cupcakes.
Yes, because Dad said, because then we go be out our first day.
Yeah, and then I'm doing DIY cupcakes, so I'm just making the cupcakes and making the icing, and then like they can put it together themselves. I thought that might be fun because my wife always wanted to do that. Make sense?
Yeah.
That means that I need to remember Wednesday, before I forget, I need to remember that we need to set up everything for Mariah's birthday Wednesday night after he goes to bed.
Yeah.
Which should have been at the end of the day, but I forgot. It was the 19th was the next day. For whatever reason, I'm thinking the 19th was on Friday. My brain doesn't function all that well. So I need to make sure to set up
Oh, he could be Mando and Zach could be Grogu.
That would be good. Mandalorian.
Yes. Mando's his name. Teddy is his name, everyone called Mando. Is that not his name, obviously, right? His name Teddy Gingerless. Most people call him Mando. I'd go into credit call him Mando.
So yeah, we have to do the party set for the next day on Wednesday after my son goes to
What do
sleep.
you
So
think? Wait, no.
okay, let me finish this real fast.
Sorry.
Just add it to the Amazon cart, and I will look at it after I'm done with what I'm doing. Okay? I just want to get this done because I'm getting really, really tight. It's okay. Not a big deal. I'm doing this. Let's see.
Sleeping?
Yeah, I'm starting to fall asleep here. So let me just get this done really quick. So Moroni has a haircut appointment on Friday at 4 p.m. Vegetables. So let's do that. The only other thing really happening on Friday so far is we are going to the Museum of Ancient Life as long as the weather is semi-okay. And I need a box. I need a box! A box, I tell you. I need to hurry this up because my husband's actually waiting for me. No, he's not watching me because I don't have any viewers right now, but he is waiting. I know, abandon me too.
Yeah, I did that to the other time, yeah.
So we'll be doing school from probably about 7 until 10, 7 until 11, have lunch, and then walk over to the museum. I actually thought about doing that on Thursday, but I figured with everything else, like all this going on Thursday, I don't have time to add the museum as well. So Saturday we have a health expo thing that we're going at 9 a.m. and then we're going to a Gabby's Dollhouse activity because my children are obsessed. My children are obsessed with Gabby's Dollhouse. Probably because it looks like a cat. Let's be honest. Anytime you can add a cat into things, my kids are gonna like it. I love him. Like, how fast can I do a plan with me? Hour later, I'm still working on it. This is how my life goes. I think I can do things quickly, but I can't. So the health expo is in the morning, and the Gabby's Dollhouse thing is in the evening. And I also want to put down something to remind me. I need to make sure that everybody has everything prepped for church next day. Because what happens if they don't is the next morning, I spent all morning, where's your shoes? Where's your dress? Where's your tie? Why is your hair not done? Why didn't you take a shower last night? And our church doesn't start insanely early. It starts at 10, which I don't think is that early. But when you're trying to get 8 children out of the house, dressed with their hair done, and the teens' makeup done, and my makeup done, and breakfast eaten, 10 o'clock is really early. 10 o'clock is really early. So this is 9 a.m. to noon. And then Saturday afternoon is Gabby's Dollhouse. And this is 3 to 5 p.m. Then we need to prep for church. And then Sunday, the only thing we should have is church at 10 a.m. Now, that's not the only thing we're going to have to do that day, but it should be the only thing I have to plan for. At least right now. Give me a few days. I'm going to try and get school prepped and planned on Saturday so I don't have to do it on Sunday. That is my current hope and plan. Okay, so this is what this planner looks like for the week. Say this planner because I still have to do my bullet journal. See if I can get. Oh, you get a nice view of my foot. That's kind of gross. I am not wearing socks right now. There you go. Now y'all know. So that's what this planner looks like. Do like. Ooh, my camera will focus. Focus, camera. Focus. Can you get it? Can you get it? Can you do it? That's probably as good as I'm going to get with this camera. But that's what this looks at so far. I'll get busy over the week. But for now, I can feel like I can breathe until I start playing the rest of the week. Each day I'm going to be like, oh my goodness gracious, does it have to get so busy? Okay, bullet journal. Let's do a quickly splitting thing. Okay, so I did a certain layout last time I did my bullet journal. It did not at all function well. So I'm going to try something different. Oh, my foot's asleep. So let's sink you guys back down closer. Oh, can you see it better now? Let's see, real fast. Can you run upstairs and grab me a ruler so I can draw a straight line?
Do we have walls down there?
I thought we did, but I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, I thought we got the whole capital.
No, it's in my room on my dresser.
Now I see the.
It's either on my dresser or on my bookcase in my room. However, I'm going to grab one of these out.
Yo, as I go do it, you can look where I personally for the one for costumes.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'll just use my phone.
Okay.
Did you put it in the cart?
Yes. There's
Okay.
like one piece, because one piece needs to be out. Piece of this one's probably better. Somebody too.
Okay, let's see what we have for costumes.
Wait, this one, I thought to get him all for Bella, one name's after me, saying what to find Kate for costumes for Kate and asking some. He has only one of them. I just put it both aside, I can put one in series for the other one. Well, we have Mando,
Let's
Mando.
do. Actually, either of them are pretty. Okay, grab the ruler so it has.
Oh,
I
yes.
wanted this done. Sorry. But size 8, Mona needs a size 10.
Yeah. That wants to be a size 10. Oh, is it?
So I guess my younger kids are doing Star Wars.
But it's
costume.
just so good. I don't know what the costume was. It's just a surplus costume.
Okay. So that'll be fun. Yes, I need to charge my phone, and you can now know it's 11:40 at night, and I have to be up at 4 to work out if I'm going to work out tomorrow. So, yeah, about that. That's most likely not going to happen. I think I'm going to plan working out Tuesday through Saturday because there is no way I'm waking up in 4 hours and working out. As it is, I have to wake up in 6 hours to be up when my kids get up. And that is just early enough to wake up. That's cute. But, I'm blanking on what I was going to say. Oh, I was going to look and make sure that there was nothing going on at the library this week. No. I mean, there is, but most of the library activities on Tuesday and Thursday. My daughter has dance on Tuesday and Thursday, and my husband has class on Tuesday and Thursday, so most of them we won't be able to do. The next one we'll be doing is the 25th. I'll be sneaking away on the 25th to have some adult time painting, which is always fun. Okay. Why is my camera being so blurry? I don't know why.
Yeah. I'll go get a KK costume. So maybe it's had the cow because it was fine costume that was.
Okay.
Guys, like Katie's the Master West.
Yeah.
Are these three? Yeah, we just have Thomas, me, Yui, Dad.
We'll figure that stuff out later. Okay, let me just get this down real fast. So I'm just going to do the setup for I can draw straight lines. That's why my daughter got me a ruler. Because one thing I cannot do is draw a straight line without assistance. Yes, I know there's dots on this piece of paper, and you would think, all you have to do is connect the dots. But the thing is I've never been good at connecting dots. At all, ever. Now I blanked on what I was going to do. tired. Oh yeah, now I remember. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Monday. It's the 16th tomorrow. 9, 16, 20, 24. Then I kind of want to do section for household items I need to get done. I'm not gonna actually plan out. I'm just gonna do the general like idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna draw it each day because I want to customize it to the size I need for that particular day. And then section for phone calls and emails because I got a bunch that I need to do. And then business. And then I also need, I have a bunch of craft stuff I need to get done for my son's birthday. My daughter's birthday is coming up. So I need to make a crafting one as well. Like I said, I'm not going to put like lines for these. 'Cause I don't know how many each day is going to need. That's just generally how I'm going to do it for my bullet journal this week. Ooh, can you see any of it? And I'm going to see how that looks. I'm trying to figure out, like, I used to have how I did my bullet journal that really worked well. But it stopped working well, so now I'm trying to experiment to see if I can find a new way to do it that, again, works well. When I find it, I'll tell you. Probably won't be this though. Because I just realized what I also need to make sure to do is, I'll do it on this side, just because I forgot. I need a running to-do list, because I have a lot to get done over the week. If I don't have a running to-do list, I'm going to forget what I need to get done. So actually what I'll do is, I'm going to kind of do what I used to do and make like a little dashboard type of thing on this side to the center. That'll make it so that I can have like a full-blown to-do list right here. So I have a lot that I need to get done this week. It might not seem like it, but I have a lot to get done this week. I'm just going to put on this list the stuff that needs to be done, but not necessarily on the day, so that when I get day, I can pick and choose what I can do depending on what else is going on. So. I'm going to make this a personal, which I would definitely not going to show on here. I'll fill that out later. And then craft one down here. And this one's going to be divided in half because it's going to be business, but half is going to be filming stuff I need to film, and half is going to be other business to-dos. And I probably won't filming that out either, cause yeah. And then I don't know what's gonna go on that side yet, but basically for household, let me just put down a few things I already know. I need to decut his shoes bad. My shoe closet's a mess. Laundry. I'm really behind on laundry. And then choice need to gone through. I need to move the bookcases upstairs, downstairs. The carpets in the hallway need to wash and on the staircase because we had a ranch accident. It needs to get washed now. It was a gross ranch accident. Trying to think. There's other things that need to be done, but I can't think of it. I'll keep on adding as we go. I know those other things. We do have to remember on Wednesday I need to order school supplies. So that needs to get done. Which means I need to make the list for that. I also need to print and bind. My pipes are making the weirdest noises. I need to print and bind math and reading. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to do? My Donna found the book that we were missing, so that's that. I know there's other things. Oh, how do you think I might have broken my pen? I'm not. I fixed it. Oh, I need to start making that spreadsheet of books so that we have that. Cause I know we have all the Magic Treehouse books. Don't let me forget that one. So book spreadsheet. So that needs to get done. And I need to email them about the order of yours. I know I'm forgetting things, but you know, that's why I go day by day and do a weekly thing. Because if I do it that way, I'm more likely not to forget about something. If I try to do it all at once, I am going to forget every single time at twice on Sunday.
Is it today Sunday?
Yes, today's Sunday. I know. Oh. Anything I said I need to get done that I'm not thinking about? And then, you know, organizing board games, which I do need to put down because we got a ton of board games to organize. I do need to clean my closet. That needs to get done this week because that's driving me crazy. That means I need to put away holiday gifts.
Yeah.
Then we also need to decide on Halloween costumes.
Yeah. After does something else at the side.
Trying to think. I think that might be everything actually. Can you think of anything else?
No.
Oh, I'm tired. The bad thing is I know I'm forgetting something.
Maybe we get more emails.
I need to set up the blog, but that's a business thing. Set up, the website. So yeah, I think that might be it. What crafting stuff do I need to get done? And then I'm going to bed. I just want to, let's see. I need to finish the sheep blanket because that needs to get done. That was already supposed to be done. And finish the baby blanket. That's also supposed to be done already. And then Moroni is getting the dinosaur cow. And the gnome. And then Katie, I have a skirt I'm looking for her. And she's also getting a cat octopus. Cat, an octopus, P-U-S-S, an octopus. I'm wondering if I should make her the octopus puss, because that would be kind of funny to say 10 times fast.
Octopus.
And I do have the pattern for that already. I need to go to the bathroom so bad. I know everybody wanted to hear that, right? And then working on, I need to work on the black shawl I'm doing. I need to work on, let's see, what else do I need to work on? I need to dye the yarn for the one shawl. See, this is what happens when you have kids. Everybody's like, Mom, can you make this? And then what do you say? You have to say yes. Since always, do I ever say no to you guys?
Not really. Yesterday was just being stupid.
Let's be honest, that's probably part of my problem. My life would probably be a whole lot easier if I said no more often. Okay, that's more than I can get done in a week. So, I think I kind of got more crafting plans than I can get done in a week. So obviously, I'm not filling out any of that, and you will never see me post that one. All my personal to-dos. That will be done later, and then this will be whatever I need. I don't even know. Maybe I'll take notes there. It could be my notes page. I'm always looking for a piece of paper. That might be helpful. So we're gonna try setting up like this. It's kind of a hodgepodge of a new way to do things and the old way to do things. 'Cause I always liked having like a center page. I had all my to-dos on it. And then I made it flat at the end of the week so that whatever week I was on was folded. So there we go. You'll see how that looks. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting anything?
I know.
If I'm forgetting something, will you remind me?
I know what you're getting. Okay, everything wrong. Let's just sleep. You're not getting yet.
It is 11:52. I am going to bed because I have to get up in 6 hours when my kids start waking up.